Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who do not know me, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you're here today because I'm doing another tag that was created by Maria, or agapelovegirl. This is the Boujee Guru Tag. She is just cranking out these tag videos and creating new tags that are just so fun and so interesting. So we're gonna jump right into this and answer some of these questions. I also wanted to mention, if you have not done this tag, all of the questions will be listed in my description box. Please go do it because I'm curious about all of these answers. I will also have Maria's channel listed down below as well as her video. Go check it out. She is fantastic. So the first question is, would you rather buy one expensive luxury item or buy several items with the same amount of money? Buy several items. I'm not into a lot of luxury brands. I guess like if I had to buy a luxury brand, I think I would go for a Natasha Denona palette. Like I keep looking at the gold palette. But my general way of purchasing makeup would be to go to the more inexpensive side and purchase a lot because I like to play with a lot of different things. So it would probably be spend the same amount on several items. Number 2, when it comes to beauty products, do you believe the phrase, "you get what you pay for"? Yes, and I've kind of found that with Makeup Revolution items. Not to call out a brand or anything, but some of their palettes I'm like, oh, I see why you're $15. And then some of them I'm like, wow, you're better than the $15 that I spent. You could have been more. It's just kind of one of those things. I don't think it goes across the board for everything, but yes, there are times where I'm like, oh, well, I only paid this much money for it, so that makes sense why it sucked, or yeah. So yes, I do believe in the phrase, "you get what you pay for," because sometimes it's not that surprising, and then other times it is, so it's kind of a toss-up there. Number 3, what's the most expensive beauty item you've purchased with your own money? What have I purchased with my own money that's been very expensive? Because I tend to buy things that aren't super expensive. I guess I would say any of my Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I've purchased all of those with my own money. So those would definitely, I think, be the most expensive. I have some other palettes in my collection that are more expensive than that, but other people have purchased them for me. So I would say no. You know what I did spend? The Tarte, what is it? I don't have it in my collection anymore. Does that count? Okay, so the most expensive thing that I've purchased in my collection, sorry, I had to look it up, is the Tarte Pro palette. You know that one with all of those mattes and then those like 4 shimmers down the side? That is the item that I purchased, and it was a very expensive palette compared to the other palettes. I don't have it in my collection anymore. I actually gave it to my sister who loves it. I was not the biggest fan of it. I didn't really use it. So yeah, that would be the most expensive thing that I've ever bought, beauty-wise. I was thinking also some skincare stuff, but I don't think it really counts as me purchasing it if I got it in a BoxyCharm. I tend to go with more like drugstore skincare stuff, so yeah. There's a little tidbit that maybe you wanted to know or didn't want to know. Number 4, are you willing to buy products at full price or do you usually wait for a sale or discount code? I'm someone who will buy things at full price if I really want it, but if it's something I'm kind of like teetering towards, I'll wait for it to go on sale or see if there's a discount code or anything like that to purchase it. But if it's something I really want, I will pay full price. I don't mind paying full price for something that I really want. But if it's something that I'm just kind of like, oh, well, it seems in now, maybe I'll buy it, I want it to be on sale. Because if it doesn't work out, I don't want to spend the money on it. Number 5, where do you shop for beauty products the most? Typically online, because I buy a lot of indie brand items and things. So I buy a lot of stuff from Blush Tribe. I buy things from Ulta, Sephora, stuff like that. So yeah. So I kind of buy things a little bit all over the place. It's not just one thing, but if I'm going to buy like an eyeshadow palette from an indie brand, of course that's going to be online and probably on their website, but I do love to go into Sephora. I love the Sephora by me, and it's just because the people that work there are fantastic. So it's kind of a compilation of places. Number 6, how often do you get your nails and or hair done? Very rarely. I do my own hair. Typically, like if I color it, it's me doing it. I don't really get my nails done. I used to, and then I kind of fell out of love with doing it. I also work with kids, and I don't like having long nails on with kids. I don't like painting my nails where I work because it's just gonna chip off in like 3 days. I tried painting my nails, if you've watched a few videos back, and they chipped a lot. So yeah. So no, I don't really do that. I'm not that person. I'm kind of low maintenance in that area. Number 7, do you prefer long or short nails? I prefer short nails. If I'm going to get my nails done, they're typically short, but just on me, I typically trim my nails like this one right here. It's a little too long for me, so it'll probably be getting trimmed. Number 8, which makeup brush brand is your favorite? I love the e.l.f. Brushes, as well as some of the Wet n Wild brushes, so I go for more drugstore brushes. Also Real Techniques, so I guess those are like my top, but I love them all for different things. Like Real Techniques face brushes are my favorite. e.l.f. like blending brushes are my favorite, so yeah. I also like the blending brushes and the flat brushes by Wet n Wild, like the packing brushes. Love those from Wet n Wild. I'm also not someone who thinks that I need the most expensive brushes to get a flawless makeup look. Like that is not something that determines my brush buying is, oh, this is this much, so I'm gonna get a better makeup look. I don't believe that, and maybe that's because I haven't tried a lot of high-end brushes. It's just not something that I believe in. I buy a lot of brushes from Amazon, so there's that. Number 9, high-end or drugstore mascara. High-end mascara is my favorite. I'm using a drugstore one right now. It's okay, but my favorite mascara is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and I have one of those sitting in a thing waiting to be opened, waiting to be used, and I'm just trying to use this CoverGirl one up before it expires, and I think I'm almost there. We're getting close because I wear mascara every day right now, because I'm trying to use that up so I can use my It Superhero mascara. Oh, that makes me laugh because I'm just like, I want to use it so bad, and I can, but I'm stopping myself because I'm a crazy person. Number 10, think of your favorite makeup brand. Is it drugstore, high-end, luxury, or indie? It's an indie brand. It is an indie brand. I kind of have 2, and that would be I love the 2 that come right to mind are Blush Tribe and Menagerie Cosmetics. When that Whale Song palette comes back in stock, I'm saying when because it better be coming back in stock because I want to buy it. I did go ahead and pre-order the purple one with the, what is it? I can't remember the name, but it has the octopus on it because I love the packaging. That was the I love the packaging moment. And I also like purple eyeshadow, so it kind of fit. So those are my 2 favorite brands right now. I also like Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like I have a few that are more on the high-end side that I love, but typically the indie brands are what come to mind when I think of my favorite brand. Number 11, considering your answers to these questions, do you think you're bougie? I think I have my bougie things, like high-end mascara to me is bougie, but I don't consider myself bougie. I consider myself pretty low maintenance until I want to put makeup on. I'm sorry I had to laugh because I spend way too much time putting makeup on sometimes. Sometimes I'm like there for like an hour, and yeah, like that's my pampering time, so yeah. No, I do not consider myself bougie. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed all of the answers that I had to these questions. This was a fun tag. Again, Maria's channel is going to be listed down below. Please go check her out. I absolutely adore her and her channel. I do hope that you guys have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and bye!